10-year note yields closed the day moving lower. After early in the session, we saw yields marking north of 430, a level that is traded on and off for the last couple of weeks. We saw a big move lower after FOMC, which was the highlight of the day, seeing yields close out today at 425, the lowest trade we've seen since March 11th and the lowest close we've seen since March 10th. Now, what did the Fed say? Well, they didn't cut rates. We expected that. But what they did do was they're going to slow the balance sheet run up. That was the most direct effect we saw on 10-year notes from the Fed today. So as of April 1st, they're going to slow that. That helped push those yields lower. As for what else the Fed had to say, they're going to remain data dependent. They're going to continue to watch as the uncertainty of economic policies dribble through the economy. The Fed will wait and watch and see how they are going to react. So there was no certainty. We saw yields moving lower after the Fed, again, closing out at 425 today, lower on the session. Now, what does this mean for volatility? Well, check out that CVOL index over at cmegroup.com, and you'll see volatility made a big move lower after the Fed met, putting that big meeting in the rear view mirror. We saw volatility moving down to March month-to-date low, so making a new low in the month of March. Lastly, let's talk about what we have tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means we get our in-the-moment look at the job market via the claims number. We'll also get the Philly Fed Index, some housing data, a 10-year note tips auction, and then what we call that day after trade, that day after a big event like the Fed meeting. How does the market react once we've had a 24-hour period to kind of absorb what we've read and what we've seen? So it'll be very interesting. Yields on the recent lows after the Fed meeting today. Could it be the beginning of a move lower, or could it maybe we see a bounce higher? Obviously, we have to wait and see. But right now, the market taking a sigh of relief, seeing volatility moving lower as we look forward to new data points.